Hello and welcome, my dear friend. You know, most of us go through life never fully realizing the light we carry inside. Despite the incredible potential we all have, many of us feel lost, disconnected, or like we're constantly falling short of something. As a chosen one, maybe you've experienced this too. The sense that there's more out there for you, but you're not quite sure how to grasp it. Or perhaps you've caught glimpses of your potential, only to feel something holding you back. In this video, we're diving deep into why we sometimes lose touch with that inner light, the struggles that cloud our path, and how to reconnect with our purpose in a way that transforms everything. We'll remember that we have God's power within us to shape our lives as we desire, and we won't let anything hold us back. Stay with me. You won't want to miss the insights that could revolutionize your perspective and help you rediscover the magnificent life you were truly meant for. Feeling invisible, the struggle to be understood. It's hard, isn't it? Knowing you have something special inside you, yet feeling like no one around you really understands. You might have dreams, ideas, or a deeper sense of purpose, but when you try to share them with others, it feels like you're speaking into a void. Maybe your friends or family just don't get it. They nod politely or offer surface-level encouragement. But deep down, you know they don't see the light that burns within you. And that's frustrating. Over time, it can start to feel like you're living a double life. The life you show the world, and the life you feel inside, but can't fully express. But here's the thing. Not everyone is going to understand your light, and they don't need to. Your purpose isn't meant to be validated by others. Sometimes we lose sight of our own light because we're waiting for someone else to recognize it first. We forget that the most important understanding comes from within. When you start looking inward for the recognition and validation that you've been seeking externally, something powerful happens. You realize that God has placed a unique purpose inside you, and not everyone is meant to see it, because it's not their path, it's yours. This is where faith comes in. Even when you feel misunderstood, trust that your journey is unfolding exactly as it's meant to. God sees you, even when others don't. What about those moments of feeling invisible or unheard? Well, they're actually opportunities to lean into your own knowing, to strengthen your trust in yourself and in the divine path laid out for you. When you stop waiting for others to understand and start walking boldly in your own truth, that's when your light begins to shine the brightest. Breaking free from the comparison trap. Let's be honest, we've all fallen into the comparison trap at some point. We know we have something valuable inside us, but instead of nurturing it, we look around and measure ourselves against others. We see someone else's success, their seemingly perfect life, and we wonder, why don't I have that? Why is their life so much easier or more glamorous or more put together than mine? It's like we're searching for our own light, but we're looking in all the wrong places, comparing our behind-the-scenes struggles to someone else's highlight reel. This comparison game is exhausting, and it's one of the quickest ways to dim your own light. When we focus too much on what others are doing, we lose sight of our own unique journey. The truth is, you can't compare your path to someone else's because they're not meant to be the same. God crafted each of us with a specific purpose, and your timeline, your struggles, and your victories will never look like anyone else's. It's easy to forget that what you see on the surface is only one side of the story. What about the person whose life seems perfect from the outside? The truth is, they have their own struggles, doubts, and moments of feeling lost too. The only difference is, you don't see that part. When you compare yourself to others, you're only seeing the surface, not the full picture. And when you focus on someone else's life, you miss the chance to appreciate your own. So, how do we break free from the comparison trap? It starts with gratitude. Instead of looking at what others have, take a moment to reflect on your own blessings, on the growth you've experienced, and on the light that's already inside you. Trust that God's plan for your life is unfolding perfectly, even if it looks different from those around you. Remember, the path to fulfillment isn't about following someone else's footsteps. It's about walking your own with confidence, finding calm in the chaos. You know you have a purpose. You can feel it in your heart, this deep knowing that you were meant for something greater. But life has a way of pulling you in so many different directions that it becomes hard to stay connected to that purpose. There's work, family, bills to pay, errands to run, and then there's the constant barrage of distractions from social media, news, and other people's opinions. It's overwhelming, isn't it? You know there's a light inside you, but with all the noise around you, it's easy to forget it's there. The struggle here is real. Life has become a balancing act, and in trying to keep up with everything, we lose sight of what truly matters. But here's the truth. No matter how chaotic life gets, your purpose is still there. It's like a lighthouse in the distance, always shining, even when the waves of life threaten to drown it out. The challenge is to find stillness amidst the chaos, to quiet the noise and reconnect with the light within. Finding stillness doesn't mean retreating from life altogether. It means taking intentional moments to step back, to breathe, to listen. It's in those moments of quiet reflection, whether through prayer, meditation, or simply sitting in nature, that you reconnect with your divine purpose. God often speaks to us in the silence, in those moments when we finally stop rushing around long enough to hear His voice. And when you reconnect with that voice, something shifts. You begin to see your path more clearly. You realize that the distractions of life don't have to control you, that you have the power to choose what gets your attention. But here's the key. Once you've found that stillness, once you've reconnected with your light, don't stay still. Get up. Move forward with purpose. Too often, we have these moments of clarity, but we don't act on them. We see our light, we know what we need to do, but we hesitate, we second-guess ourselves, or we let fear hold us back. Don't let that happen. When you realize what your purpose is, go for it with full power and trust. Remember, God has given you everything you need to succeed. Your light was meant to shine, not to be hidden away. Losing sight of our purpose. There are times when, even though we know deep down that we have a light within us, we lose sight of it. Life struggles can wear us down. Maybe you've been working hard, pushing yourself, but it feels like nothing's changing. Or maybe you've been through a tough season, loss, failure, disappointment, and it's made you question whether you really have anything left to give. It's in these moments of doubt that we can forget who we are and what we're capable of. The struggle of feeling disconnected from your purpose is all too common, and it's one of the hardest to overcome. When things aren't going as planned, it's easy to start believing that maybe you're not on the right path, or that your light has somehow gone out. But let me remind you of this. Your light never goes out. Even in the darkest times, even when you feel lost or broken, that light is still there, waiting for you to reconnect with it. Sometimes, the reason we lose sight of our light is because we're looking for it in all the wrong places. We seek validation from others, we chase after external success, or we try to find happiness in things that ultimately leave us feeling empty. But the light we're looking for isn't out there. It's inside of us. God placed it within you from the very beginning. Your purpose isn't something you have to find. It's something you have to remember. And when you remember who you are and what you're capable of, everything changes. If you're feeling disconnected from your purpose right now, know that it's okay. We all go through seasons of doubt and confusion, but those seasons don't define you. They're just temporary moments along the path. The important thing is to keep moving forward, even when the way isn't clear. Trust that God is guiding you, even in the uncertainty. And as you continue to walk in faith, you'll find that your light shines brighter than ever before. Your light is meant to shine. In this journey through life, we all face struggles, feeling misunderstood, falling into the trap of comparison, getting lost in the noise of daily life, and sometimes even losing sight of our own light. But no matter how tough the challenges may be, remember this: you were crafted by God to shine. Your purpose is real, your light is real, and the world needs what you have to offer. You may not always have the answers, and there will be times when the path feels unclear. But trust that the light within you is enough. Even when life gets overwhelming, even when you feel like you've lost your way, your purpose is still there, waiting for you to reconnect with it. So, my friend, take a moment to pause, to reflect, and to listen to the divine guidance that's always been there for you. And when you're ready, get up and move forward with the full power of faith and trust in God's plan. Thank you so much for taking this journey with me, my friend. If you found value in this video, please like it, share it with others who might benefit, and subscribe for more. And as you continue your growth journey, go ahead and watch one of the videos showing on your screen that resonates with you the most. See you there. Hello, my dear friend. Thanks for being here. Have you ever felt a deep sense of something guiding you, but you couldn't quite put your finger on it? Maybe it's a quiet whisper inside you that pulls you towards certain paths, choices, and people. For some, hearing this inner voice comes naturally, like second nature. It helps you make decisions quickly, and you feel in sync with it. But for others, the inner voice can feel distant, almost as if it's silenced. God talks to His chosen ones through their inner voice. This voice serves as your compass in life. It's not just guiding you toward personal decisions, but leading you toward a deeper, more profound purpose. By the end of this video, you'll understand how to reconnect with that inner guidance, how to listen deeply to what it's trying to tell you, and why it's essential to the journey you're on. So, stay with me, and together, let's tune into the wisdom that's always been within. Why your inner voice was silenced. Many of us start life with a clear, vibrant connection to our inner voice. It's like a built-in guide that is always there to help us make decisions, navigate challenges, and understand our own desires and needs. We are born with this intrinsic sense of knowing that guides us, protects us, and helps us navigate our lives with a natural ease. However, somewhere along the way, this inner voice can become increasingly quiet and less discernible. This often happens because we've been conditioned to prioritize the external world over our internal guidance. As chosen ones, you might have experienced this conflict with even greater intensity. From a young age, you may have been subjected to external expectations and norms, told how to think, how to act, and what paths to follow by those around you. Whether it was your family, friends, or societal influences, their voices and opinions began to overshadow your own inner voice. Over time, this led to a situation where your natural guidance was relegated to the background. The result of this can be significant. You may find yourself in situations where you are unsure of what you truly want, or feel disconnected from your authentic self. For chosen ones, this disconnection is particularly challenging because your inner voice is a crucial element of your path and purpose. But here's the good news. No matter how faint it may have become, your inner voice is still there, patiently waiting for you to reconnect with it. Recognizing your inner voice. Your inner voice communicates with you in a variety of subtle and nuanced ways, through physical sensations, emotional responses, and recurring thoughts. It doesn't always manifest as a clear, articulated sentence or a loud directive. More often, it feels like a gentle nudge, a sense of knowing, or a persistent thought that you can't quite shake off. The key to hearing it more clearly is to cultivate a deeper awareness of your internal state. For chosen ones, developing this skill is crucial. Your inner guidance will help you navigate important decisions, avoid missteps, and align with your higher purpose. Recognizing your inner voice starts with being present and attuned to your body. Often, your body will provide the first clues about your inner state. Are there areas of tension, tightness, or discomfort? By observing these physical sensations without judgment, you begin the process of connecting with your inner voice. For many of you, this practice may feel familiar, even if it has been a while since you last engaged with it. You may have had a natural connection to these bodily signals in the past, but over time, you learn to disregard them. Now is the time to rebuild that connection and trust in your inner guidance. Once you've started paying attention to these sensations, give them more definition. Ask yourself, if this feeling were a color, what would it be? If it were a texture, how would it feel? Is it still, or does it move? What shape does it take? These questions help your mind engage with these sensations in a way that makes them more understandable and actionable. Why you can't ignore it. Ignoring your inner voice comes with significant consequences. When you choose to suppress or overlook it, your body will often start signaling in other ways. You may experience persistent stress, fatigue, or anxiety. These are all signs indicating that you're not in alignment with your true self. For chosen ones, neglecting this inner voice can be even more disruptive because it's closely tied to your unique path and purpose. The universe has a way of reflecting your internal state through your external experiences. If you consistently ignore your gut feelings or instincts, you might notice that life becomes increasingly challenging. Obstacles arise, situations become more difficult, or things simply don't seem to work out as they should. This is because the universe is trying to realign you with your inner truth. It's also important to note that your inner voice may not always be entirely clear or undistorted. It can be influenced by your fears, doubts, and the beliefs you've accumulated from external sources. However, even in its imperfections, it reflects what is real for you in that moment. For chosen ones, understanding both the light and shadow aspects of this voice is crucial. They reveal areas where you need to grow, heal, and evolve. How to hear it more clearly. To hear your inner voice more clearly, start by creating space away from external distractions. This means stepping back from the noise, demands, and expectations of the outside world. Imagine your skin separating two realms, the external world and your internal universe. Focus all your attention on this internal space. Begin by observing your physical sensations. These sensations are often the primary language of your inner voice. You may have felt a natural affinity for your body's signals before, but learn to dismiss them over time. Now, it's time to re-establish that connection and trust. Once you've engaged with your body's sensations, start asking your inner voice questions. What does this feeling represent? Why is it present now? What does it need from you? And most importantly, what is it trying to tell you? You don't need to force the answers. They might come as sudden insights, feelings of knowing, or even vivid images in your mind. Trust that these responses are your inner voice communicating with you. deepening your relationship with your inner self. Building a strong connection with your inner voice takes time and patience. If you've ignored it for a while, it might be cautious about fully opening up to you again. Think of this process like nurturing a relationship. If someone had repeatedly ignored your thoughts and feelings, you'd likely be hesitant to fully trust them again. Your inner voice needs to see that you're genuinely committed to listening and understanding it. For chosen ones, this commitment is especially important because your inner guidance is a critical aspect of fulfilling your unique purpose. If you've neglected this voice for years, it may test your dedication before fully revealing its guidance. Be patient with yourself as you rebuild this connection. Keep returning to that internal space, even if you don't immediately hear anything. Over time, your inner voice will begin to trust you again, and the guidance it offers will become clearer and more reliable. Why it's worth it. Aligning with your inner voice has transformative effects on your life. For chosen ones, it's the key to unlocking your full potential and realizing your destiny. When you listen to your inner voice, you stop wasting time and energy on paths that aren't meant for you. Instead, you start to attract opportunities, people, and experiences that resonate with your true self. You'll experience a profound sense of peace and clarity. Decisions that once seemed overwhelming will now feel natural and intuitive. You'll develop a keen sense of when to say yes and when to say no, without second-guessing yourself. Most importantly, you'll feel a deep connection to the purpose and mission you were destined for. Of course, this doesn't mean that life will always be smooth or free of challenges. But when you're aligned with your inner voice, you'll approach these challenges with confidence and resilience, understanding that each experience is an integral part of your journey. Remember, your inner voice is always present, waiting for you to listen. The more you honor and trust it, the stronger and clearer the connection will become. Take the time to slow down, tune in, and trust the inner guidance. It's been with you all along, ready to help you navigate your life's journey. Thank you for taking this journey with me. If you found this video valuable, please give it a thumbs up and share it with others who might benefit. Don't forget to subscribe and continue your amazing journey by watching one of the videos showing on your screen that resonates with you the most. See you there. Hello, my dear friend. Thanks for being here. Have you ever felt a deep, unexplainable connection to someone? A connection so strong it feels like fate brought you together? If you're on a twin flame journey, you might have felt this profound bond. But what does it mean to be on this journey, and why is it so intense, yet often so challenging? In this video, we'll explore the ups, the downs, and the unique spiritual growth that comes with the twin flame path. Stick around to find out what it all means and how you can navigate this extraordinary journey. Let's start by understanding what a twin flame is. This concept goes beyond just a typical relationship. It's often described as a soul connection that's deeply intense, almost like meeting your mirror. Your twin flame reflects your own soul in another person, bringing both light and darkness to the surface. It's not just about love or companionship. It's about spiritual awakening, growth, and understanding your true self. Imagine looking into a mirror that shows not just your face, but your deepest fears, desires, and potential. That's what meeting your twin flame can feel like. It's not always comfortable or easy. In fact, it can be downright challenging. But it's in these challenges that the true purpose of the twin flame journey is revealed. The struggles aren't just obstacles, they're opportunities for growth, for peeling back the layers of your soul to reveal your true self. For many, Meeting their twin flame triggers a series of life changes. These changes might feel overwhelming at first, but they're essential for your spiritual evolution. The journey isn't just about the other person. It's about you. It's about your growth, your healing, and your spiritual ascension. Being on this journey isn't about being better than others or being special in a worldly sense. It's about having a specific spiritual mission. You've been selected by the universe to undergo a deep, transformative journey. This journey is meant to not only heal you, but also help elevate the collective consciousness. You might notice that throughout your life, you've felt different, perhaps more spiritually attuned or aware. You might have always been the one to question things, to look for deeper meaning, to seek truth. These traits often become even more pronounced when you meet your twin flame. The twin flame journey isn't just about finding love or completing oneself. It's about fulfilling a divine purpose. You're meant to go through experiences that will test you, break you open, and rebuild you. These experiences aren't meant to be easy. They're meant to help you grow, to help you shed old patterns and step into your true power. This journey is often described in stages, each with its own unique challenges and lessons. Understanding these stages can help you navigate the journey more effectively. The first stage is the awakening, where you meet your twin flame and feel an immediate, intense connection. This stage can be overwhelming because it's unlike anything you've experienced before. You might feel like you've known this person forever, even if you've just met. This stage is exciting but also confusing because it stirs up deep emotions and old wounds that you may have buried. For example, if you've always struggled with feelings of inadequacy, meeting your twin flame might bring these feelings to the surface with a vengeance. You might feel more insecure than ever before, but this isn't a sign that something is wrong. It's a sign that these feelings are ready to be healed. After the initial euphoria of meeting your twin flame, the test stage begins. This is where old patterns, fears, and doubts come to the surface. The intensity of the connection can trigger deep-seated issues, leading to conflicts and misunderstandings. It's during this stage that many twin flames experience a push-pull dynamic, where one person might chase while the other runs. This stage is crucial because it forces you to confront your inner demons. It's easy to blame the other person for the problems, but the real work lies in looking within. This stage is about learning to love yourself and letting go of the need for external validation. It's about finding balance and harmony within yourself. The crisis stage is perhaps the most challenging part of the twin flame journey. This is when the relationship might break down completely, leading to separation. The pain of this stage can be intense, as it feels like your heart is being torn apart. But this crisis is necessary for your growth. It's during this time that you're forced to let go of your ego, to surrender to the process, and to trust in the journey. During the crisis stage, you might find yourself questioning everything. You might wonder if this person is really your twin flame, or if you're just deluding yourself. This is a normal part of the process. The key here is to not give in to despair. Instead, use this time to focus on your own healing and growth. After the crisis, you enter the surrender stage. This is where you let go of the need to control the outcome of the relationship. You stop trying to force things to happen and instead focus on your own healing. This doesn't mean giving up on your twin flame, but rather releasing the attachment to how things should be. In this stage, you start to find peace within yourself. You begin to understand that the twin flame journey is not just about being with your twin flame, but about your own spiritual growth. You start to trust in the divine timing of the universe, knowing that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. Finally, there's the reunion stage. After all the challenges and growth, this is when you and your twin flame come back together, but in a new, more balanced way. The reunion isn't just about being together physically, but about achieving a deeper spiritual connection. This stage is about co-creating and fulfilling your divine purpose together. It's important to note that not all twin flame journeys lead to a physical reunion. Some are meant to help you grow and evolve, and then you move on. But whether or not you reunite physically, the spiritual connection remains. The twin flame journey is not for the faint of heart. It's filled with challenges that can test your strength, patience, and faith. But these challenges are also opportunities for growth and transformation. One of the biggest challenges of the twin flame journey is dealing with the intense emotions that come with it. The connection with your twin flame can bring up feelings that you didn't even know you had. These emotions can be overwhelming, especially if you're not used to dealing with them. For example, you might find yourself feeling an intense longing for your twin flame, even when they're not around. This longing can be painful, but it's also a sign of the deep connection you share. It's important to acknowledge these feelings and not try to suppress them. Instead, use them as a tool for growth and understanding. Another common challenge is the push-pull dynamic that often occurs in twin flame relationships. This is where one person might feel the need to distance themselves, while the other feels the need to get closer. This dynamic can be frustrating and confusing, especially if you don't understand what's happening. The push-pull dynamic is often a result of unresolved fears and insecurities. The person who pulls away might be afraid of getting too close, while the person who chases might be afraid of losing the connection. Understanding this dynamic can help you navigate it more effectively. It's important to give each other space and not take the push-pull personally. Remember, this is part of the process, and it's meant to help you grow. The fear of losing your twin flame is another significant challenge. This fear can be paralyzing, especially during the crisis stage when the relationship might seem like it's falling apart. It's natural to feel afraid, but it's important not to let this fear control you. The twin flame journey is about trusting the process. Even if you and your twin flame are separated, it doesn't mean the connection is lost. The spiritual bond between twin flames is unbreakable, even if you're not together physically. It's important to focus on your own growth and trust that whatever happens is for your highest good. This journey can be lonely and challenging, but you don't have to go through it alone. Seek support from others who are on the same path. Join online communities, find a mentor, or connect with others who understand what you're going through. Having a support system can make the journey easier. It can help you feel less alone and give you the strength to keep going, even when things get tough. The twin flame journey isn't just about finding love or companionship. It's about spiritual growth and fulfilling a divine purpose. You have a unique mission to help elevate the collective consciousness and bring more light into the world. Your twin flame journey is not just about finding your other half. It's about becoming whole within yourself. It's about stepping into your true power and fulfilling your divine purpose. So embrace the journey, trust the process, and know that you are exactly where you're meant to be. Thank you for watching, and if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And to continue your amazing journey, watch one of the videos on your screen that resonate with you the most. See you there. Hello and welcome, my dear friend. Have you ever felt held back by your own family? It's a tough question, but for many people, the answer is yes. Family is supposed to be a source of love, support, and growth. But what happens when that family becomes the very thing that keeps you from reaching your potential? In this video, we're diving into the concept of karmic family ties and how they can sometimes do more harm than good. We'll explore the emotional challenges of toxic family dynamics and discuss when it's time to prioritize your well-being over maintaining certain relationships. Stick around to discover how breaking free can lead to personal breakthroughs and emotional freedom. When we think of family, we often imagine a unit that offers unconditional love and support. But the truth is, not all families are created equal. Some of us are born into what can be described as karmic families, where the relationship seems more about working through unresolved issues from past lives or serving as catalysts for personal growth, often in painful ways. These karmic relationships aren't limited to friendships or romantic partners. They often extend into the family we're born into, creating deeply rooted dynamics that can either help us grow or keep us stuck. Now, you may be wondering, what exactly is a karmic family? A karmic family is one where there seems to be an almost predestined set of challenges that arise. These challenges can take the form of toxic dynamics, emotional manipulation, or even outright hostility. In some cases, family members may have been put in your life to teach you certain lessons, but that doesn't always mean the relationship is meant to last forever. Sometimes, these relationships are so emotionally and mentally draining that they hinder your ability to grow. It's important to remember that while we can't choose the family we're born into, we can choose how we allow them to impact our lives as adults. The concept of cutting ties with family can seem radical or even heartless, but in some cases, it's the only way to protect your own emotional and mental health. Let's start by addressing the emotional and psychological challenges that come with toxic family dynamics. It's common to feel a deep sense of obligation to your family, even if they've caused you pain. We've all heard phrases like, "blood is thicker than water," or "family is everything." These beliefs are so ingrained in our culture that breaking away from family members can feel like you're betraying some fundamental part of yourself. It's hard, it's painful, and it can be one of the most difficult decisions you'll ever have to make. Toxic family relationships can come in many forms. Sometimes it's emotional manipulation. Maybe you have a parent who uses guilt to control you, or siblings who constantly belittle your achievements. Other times, it's a matter of psychological abuse, whether it's narcissistic behavior, gaslighting, or being made to feel like you're never enough. And it doesn't always have to be extreme or overt. It could be subtle, like family members who always seem to undermine your confidence or downplay your success, leaving you doubting your abilities. There's a deep emotional toll that comes with maintaining these toxic relationships. It's like carrying a weight on your shoulders every time you interact with them. You might notice that you feel drained after spending time with them, or that you start to question your worth and decisions because of their influence. Over time, this can lead to anxiety, depression, and a loss of self-esteem. Maintaining these relationships can also hinder your personal growth. Picture this. You've been working hard on yourself, trying to grow spiritually, mentally, or even professionally. But every time you share your achievements or dreams with your family, they meet you with negativity, doubt, or indifference. It's like trying to grow a garden, but every time you plant a seed, someone comes along and tramples on it. Eventually, you start to wonder if it's even worth trying anymore. When you're constantly surrounded by negativity, it becomes incredibly hard to keep your energy and focus in the right place. You may find yourself second-guessing your decisions, even when deep down you know you're on the right path. This self-doubt is often fueled by family members who, either intentionally or unintentionally, hold you back. Whether it's jealousy, insecurity, or just a lack of understanding, their negative energy can block you from achieving your full potential. So, how do you know when it's time to cut ties? It's not an easy decision, and it's not one that should be made lightly. But there are some signs that indicate it may be necessary for your well-being. First, ask yourself if these relationships consistently bring more harm than good. Do you feel more drained than uplifted after spending time with them? Are you constantly walking on eggshells, afraid of saying or doing something that will set them off? Another sign is whether or not you feel like you can be your true self around them. If you find that you're constantly censoring yourself, hiding your accomplishments, or downplaying your dreams because you fear their reaction, that's a red flag. Your family should be a source of support and encouragement, not a place where you have to shrink to make others feel comfortable. It's also important to consider how these relationships affect your mental and emotional health. Do you find yourself feeling anxious or depressed after interacting with certain family members? Do they make you question your worth or your decisions? If the answer is yes, it may be time to reevaluate the role they play in your life. Now, I'm not saying that cutting ties with family is the only option. In some cases, it may be possible to set boundaries and manage the relationship in a way that protects your well-being. But in others, the toxicity runs so deep that the only way to truly heal is to walk away. I remember hearing the story of someone who had been struggling with their relationship with their family for years. Their mother was emotionally manipulative, always using guilt to control them, while their siblings constantly put them down, belittling their achievements and making them feel small. For years, they stayed in the relationship out of a sense of obligation. They felt like they couldn't walk away because, after all, it was their family. But one day, they realized that they were losing themselves in the process. Their self-esteem was shattered, and they had stopped pursuing their dreams because they didn't believe they were capable of achieving anything. It wasn't until they made the difficult decision to distance themselves from their family that they began to heal. It wasn't easy, and there were moments of doubt, but over time, they found that their confidence grew, their mental health improved, and they were finally able to pursue their dreams without the weight of their family's negativity holding them back. This is a powerful example of the transformation that can occur when you make the decision to prioritize your well-being. Cutting ties with toxic family members isn't about punishing them or holding grudges. It's about protecting yourself and giving yourself the space to grow into the person you're meant to be. It's also important to understand that letting go doesn't mean you don't love your family. You can love them from a distance. You can wish them well and hope they find peace in their own lives, but that doesn't mean you have to sacrifice your own happiness and well-being for their sake. Breaking away from a toxic family dynamic can open up a world of possibilities. It allows you to create space for healthier relationships, ones that are built on mutual respect, support, and understanding. It also gives you the freedom to focus on your own growth without constantly being pulled back by the negativity of others. You might find that once you remove the toxic influence, you're able to think more clearly, make better decisions, and pursue opportunities that were previously out of reach. Without the weight of negativity holding you down, you'll be free to soar to new heights in your personal and professional life. This isn't to say that the process will be easy. There will likely be moments of doubt and loneliness. You may feel guilty for walking away or wonder if you made the right decision. But in the long run, prioritizing your own well-being will lead to a more fulfilling and peaceful life. And if you're worried about what other people will think, remember that you're not alone in this. Many people have had to make the difficult decision to distance themselves from toxic family members. It's a choice that requires courage, but it's also one that can lead to profound healing and growth. As we wrap up, I want to remind you that your well-being should always come first. You deserve to live a life that's free from negativity and emotional manipulation. You deserve to surround yourself with people who lift you up and encourage you to be the best version of yourself. If this message resonated with you, I encourage you to share your experiences in the comments. Have you had to distance yourself from toxic family members? What was your experience like, and how did it affect your personal growth? I'd love to hear your stories and insights. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. And to continue your magnificent journey, watch one of the videos showing on your screen that resonates with you the most. See you there. Hello and welcome, my dear friend. You seeing this message isn't a coincidence. You're here because you feel like something big is about to happen, like your life is on the verge of a breakthrough. Maybe you sense the winds of change, but can't quite pinpoint what's shifting. Perhaps the rhythm of your daily life has started to feel different, as though an unseen force is pushing you towards something new, something that's been waiting for you all along. This isn't just your imagination, it's the universe aligning events, guiding you closer to your purpose as a chosen one. Stick with me, and you'll understand that the feelings of uncertainty, frustration, or even excitement that you're feeling right now are not random. They are signals that something incredible is just around the corner. The discomfort of transition is part of the preparation for your new life, and the opportunities on the horizon will exceed your expectations if you're open to them. The art of purification. Releasing what no longer serves you. The first and perhaps most critical step toward a new chapter is letting go of what's no longer serving you. But this isn't just about cutting ties or discarding physical clutter. It's about releasing what's emotionally, mentally, and energetically draining you. Picture your life as a vessel filled with water, but over time, debris and impurities have clouded it. Purification is the process of removing that debris, clearing the waters so that you can see clearly and move freely toward your purpose as a chosen one. This purification isn't just about detaching from negative influences. It's also about making peace with the parts of your past that may still hold emotional power over you. Sometimes the hardest things to let go of are the very memories or beliefs that have shaped you, even if they are no longer relevant to who you are becoming. You may have built a narrative around past hurts or failures, and it feels like they've defined you for so long. But part of purification is recognizing that your past does not have to dictate your future. You have the power to rewrite your story. Think of it this way: purification is less about what you're losing and more about what you're gaining. By letting go, you're creating space for growth, wisdom, and new experiences that are better aligned with your highest self. This is a deeply empowering act. It's an act of courage to face your own inner shadows and release them, understanding that what lies on the other side is not emptiness, but possibility. Every time you choose to release something that no longer serves you, you're making room for something far greater, something that will uplift and energize you in ways you can't yet imagine. It's important to recognize that letting go isn't always instantaneous. It's a gradual process, one that unfolds as you learn more about yourself and your needs. You might find that some things are easier to release than others. Some attachments might cling a little tighter, requiring more introspection and compassion. Be gentle with yourself as you go through this process. Each layer you peel back reveals new depths of understanding, not only of your circumstances, but of who you truly are. And here's the thing: purification isn't a final destination. It's a continual practice. Life will always present new challenges, new lessons, and new energies that require us to reevaluate, recalibrate, and release. It's not about being perfect, but about staying conscious of the energies you allow into your life. With every step you take in this process, you'll notice how much lighter, clearer, and more aligned you feel. Letting go opens the door to the next phase of your journey, one that's filled with more peace, clarity, and purpose than you might have ever thought possible. Your manifestation is already in motion. Once you've cleared space, you're ready for the blessings and manifestations that are meant for you. But manifestation is not just about passively waiting for good things to happen. It's about consciously aligning your energy with what you desire. Have you ever thought about how the very act of wishing or dreaming sets things into motion? When you focus on what you truly want, you're planting seeds in the fertile soil of the universe. Those seeds will grow, but like any garden, they need the right conditions: faith, patience, and most importantly, action. One of the most important lessons in manifestation is understanding that blessings don't always show up in the way you expect. You might be looking for a specific outcome, but the universe, in its infinite wisdom, often delivers something even better. For instance, you may be manifesting a new job or relationship, but what if the universe first sends you a lesson in self-worth or resilience? Sometimes, these lessons are the very key to unlocking the blessings you've been asking for. Another crucial aspect of manifestation is the ability to receive. Often, we do the work of setting intentions, visualizing our desires, and even releasing what no longer serves us. But we stop short of receiving. Why? Because deep down, we may not feel deserving. There's a vulnerability in receiving. It requires us to open up, to be seen, and to acknowledge our own worthiness. Manifestation asks you not only to believe in your dreams, but to believe in yourself. You have to believe that you are worthy of every blessing coming your way, no matter how grand or unexpected it might be. Manifestation also requires a certain level of trust. Sometimes, when things seem to be falling apart, they're actually falling into place. The universe has a way of orchestrating events that, at first glance, may seem chaotic or out of alignment. But if you take a step back and observe from a higher perspective, you'll see how everything is intricately connected, leading you to where you need to be. It's like a puzzle that's slowly coming together, piece by piece. Trust that the picture will become clear, even if you can't see it yet. Remember that manifestation isn't just about material gain or outward success. The greatest blessings often come in the form of personal growth, deeper relationships, and inner peace. These are the blessings that sustain us long after the excitement of external achievements has faded. When you align yourself with your higher purpose as a chosen one, the blessings that come into your life are those that nourish your soul, not just your ego. The rebirth process. True transformation isn't a surface-level change. It's a complete metamorphosis. Like the caterpillar dissolving within its cocoon, you too must surrender to the unknown, to the discomfort of not knowing what's next. This dissolution is often uncomfortable because it involves letting go of the familiar, even if that familiarity no longer serves you. But it's in the cocoon where the real magic happens, where you shed the old and make way for the new. During this period of rebirth, you might feel a sense of liminality, as though you're caught between who you were and who you are becoming. This can feel disorienting, but it's actually a powerful place to be. In this space, you have the freedom to redefine yourself, to explore new possibilities without the constraints of your past identity. It's as if you're standing on the edge of a vast new world, where every choice you make creates a ripple effect that shapes your future. Rebirth isn't just about transformation. It's about returning to your most authentic self. It's about remembering who you were before the world told you who to be. This process requires courage, because it often involves stripping away layers of conditioning, expectation, and fear. But as you peel back those layers, you begin to uncover the essence of who you truly are, your gifts, your passions, and your unique light. It's also important to recognize that rebirth is cyclical. Just as nature moves through cycles of death and renewal, so do we. Each time you go through a rebirth, you emerge with more wisdom, more clarity, and a deeper connection to your soul's purpose. The person you were before no longer exists, and yet you are more yourself than you have ever been. This is the gift of rebirth, the chance to become more aligned with your true self, to evolve and grow in ways you never thought possible. Trusting the divine timing of your life. You know, true growth doesn't happen overnight. Just like the seasons, life has its own rhythm. And learning to trust that rhythm is one of the most valuable lessons you can learn. There's a divine order to everything, and sometimes what looks like a delay is actually divine protection or preparation. Trusting the timing of your life means having faith that everything is happening exactly as it should, even when it doesn't make sense. It means surrendering the need to control every aspect of your journey and allowing the universe to guide you. This doesn't mean you stop taking action. It means you take aligned action, trusting that the right opportunities will come to you at the perfect time. You may feel impatient or frustrated, wondering why things aren't moving faster. But what if the delay is actually a gift? What if this waiting period is giving you the chance to refine your vision, to gain more clarity, or to develop the skills you'll need when the blessing arrives? Sometimes the timing isn't wrong. It's just not yet right. And when it is right, everything will fall into place with ease in ways you could never have planned. The key to trusting the timing of your life is to stay present. When you focus too much on the future, you miss the magic of the present moment. Right now, in this very moment, you are exactly where you need to be. Each step you take, no matter how small, is moving you closer to your purpose. Trust that the universe has a plan for you, and that plan is unfolding perfectly, even if it doesn't look the way you expected. So, as you stand at the threshold of your new life, trust that everything you've been through has led you to this moment. The lessons, the challenges, the triumphs, they were all preparing you for what's next. Now is your time to step into the fullness of who you are, to embrace the journey ahead with courage, faith, and an open heart. Your new life is waiting, and it's going to be even more beautiful than you could have ever imagined. Thank you for taking this journey with me. If you found value in this message, please like the video, share it with others who might benefit, and subscribe for more content like this. Continue your awakening journey by watching one of the videos showing on your screen that resonates with you the most. See you there. Hello and welcome, my dear friend. Ever feel like your words just disappear into the air, like no one, not even the universe, is listening? As chosen ones, the words you speak hold a deeper power, an energy that can shift your life's direction in ways you might not have fully tapped into yet. But what if I told you that when you speak from a place of faith and alignment, something incredible happens? Your words don't just drift away, they echo back because God listens. In this video, we'll uncover the spiritual keys to speaking in a way that opens the door for divine answers. We'll dig into how your speech can align with your purpose and how being mindful of what you say can lead to breakthroughs you've been praying for. Stick around to discover the sacred connection between your words and the higher plans set for you as a chosen one, and how God responds when you speak from that place of truth. Words as divine tools of creation. For the chosen ones, words carry a sacred weight. They aren't just sounds, they are divine tools for shaping reality. From the very beginning, the act of creation involved words. In the Bible, God spoke the world into existence. That act of speaking isn't just reserved for God, it's also a gift given to you. When you speak, you're participating in the divine act of creation. Whether you're aware of it or not, your words are constantly sending out vibrations that shape the world around you. But here's the deeper layer. As a chosen one, your words don't just carry an ordinary weight. They resonate on a higher spiritual frequency. Why? Because you've been set apart, chosen for a purpose. And when you align your speech with that purpose, the universe responds on a whole different level. The words you choose can either open doors of divine opportunity or close them. They can bring about blessings or stall your growth. Think about a time when you felt deeply connected to something greater than yourself. When you knew, without a doubt, that your words had the power to bring something into being. Perhaps you declared victory over a difficult situation, and soon enough, things started to shift. That's no coincidence. For chosen ones, the alignment between your words and God's plan is a direct pathway to manifesting your desires. But here's the kicker. If your words are out of alignment, filled with fear or doubt, they create chaos rather than clarity. Imagine trying to tune into a radio station, but the dial isn't quite right. You'll hear static instead of music. In the same way, when your words aren't aligned with faith and your divine mission, it's like sending out static into the universe. But when you fine-tune your words with purpose, the connection is strong, and God hears you loud and clear. The sacred role of intention in speech. It's not just about what you say, it's about the intention behind your words. This is especially crucial for the chosen ones. Your intention acts as the fuel for your words. The stronger and more aligned your intention, the more powerful your words become. Intention is like the engine in a car. It's what drives your words forward, giving them momentum and direction. Now, you might think, I say positive things all the time, but nothing changes. That's where intention comes in. You can say all the right words, but if your heart and spirit aren't in it, if your intention is shaky or half-hearted, your words will lack the power to move mountains. Let's bring it home with an example. Imagine you're praying for clarity in your life. You say the words, God, guide me. But deep down, you don't really believe guidance will come. Maybe you're filled with doubt, or maybe you feel like you don't deserve that guidance. The words might be right, but the intention is misaligned. In this case, it's like planting a seed without watering it. You've put something out there, but without the necessary nourishment, your faith-filled intention, it won't grow. Now flip the script. Imagine speaking the same words, God, guide me, but this time, you fully trust that the guidance will come. You're open, expectant, and ready to receive. That's the difference. When your intention matches the words you speak, they take on a sacred power. It's the difference between wishing for something and knowing it's already on its way. For chosen ones, aligning your intention with your words is key. It creates a direct line between you and the divine. When your speech is fueled by unwavering belief and aligned with your higher purpose, your words are no longer just words. They become the sparks that ignite divine action. God answers, because your words have created a bridge between you and the divine plan that's unfolding in your life. The spiritual responsibility of speaking truth. As chosen ones, you carry a unique spiritual responsibility when it comes to the words you speak. You're not just speaking for yourself. Your words impact those around you and even influence the collective energy of the world. This is why it's crucial to be mindful of the truth you speak. It's easy to fall into the habit of casual negativity, gossip, or even downplaying your own worth. But for you, those words have a magnified effect. Let's think about this in terms of vibration. Everything in the universe operates on a frequency, including your words. Negative words, even when spoken casually, lower the overall vibration of your environment. On the flip side, speaking words of truth, faith, and love raise the vibration, not just for you, but for everyone around you. Your words carry an energetic charge that can either uplift or weigh down the spaces you inhabit. Speaking life over your circumstances. Another key aspect of speaking as a chosen one is the ability to speak life over your circumstances. No matter what situation you're facing, whether it's a financial struggle, a relationship challenge, or a personal setback, your words have the power to shift the energy around it. This is more than just positive thinking. This is about using your God-given ability to create change through your speech. Think about a moment when things weren't going your way and you found yourself speaking words of defeat. "Nothing ever works out for me," or "I'll never get out of this mess." What happens when you say those things? You reinforce the very reality you're trying to escape. Your words lock you into the situation, making it harder to see a way out. Now imagine, instead of speaking words of defeat, you start speaking life. "I'm capable of overcoming this," or "This situation is temporary, and I'm on my way to better things." Do you see the difference? Speaking life doesn't deny the reality of your circumstances, but it opens up new possibilities. It creates room for God to move, for divine solutions to appear where there seemed to be none. As a chosen one, your words are particularly powerful in this regard. When you speak life over your circumstances, you're not just offering yourself hope, you're inviting divine intervention. You're saying, "God, I trust you to bring about a solution," and in that trust, God answers. Speaking life is about aligning your speech with the belief that no matter how difficult things seem, there's always a way forward. This doesn't mean you have to ignore your struggles or pretend everything is perfect. Instead, it's about choosing to speak from a place of faith rather than fear. It's about declaring that your challenges do not define you, and that you have the strength and wisdom to navigate through them with grace. And when you speak in this way, you invite not only a shift in your own mindset, but a shift in the spiritual realm as well. Cultivating a habit of faith-filled speech. Now that we've explored the power behind the words of chosen ones, let's dive into how you can nurture a habit of faith-filled speech in your daily life. This transformation doesn't happen overnight. It requires dedication, mindfulness, and intention. But as you commit to speaking from a place of faith and purpose, you'll find that God answers you in ways you might have never imagined. The first step is to become aware of your current speech patterns. Reflect on the types of words you typically use, especially during times of stress or doubt. Are you leaning towards language that uplifts and encourages, or do you find yourself gravitating towards words that express negativity or defeat? Recognizing these patterns is crucial because awareness is the first step toward change. Next, practice replacing words of doubt with affirmations of faith. For instance, instead of saying, "I don't think I can handle this," you might say, "I am equipped with the strength to overcome this challenge." Start by incorporating small, faith-filled statements into your daily conversations. These affirmations don't have to be grandiose. They can be as simple as expressing gratitude or acknowledging your own resilience. Consider keeping a journal to track your progress. Write down the positive changes you notice in your mindset and the ways in which your new speech patterns are influencing your experiences. This can help reinforce your commitment to speaking faith-filled words and give you a tangible sense of your growth. Another effective practice is to create rituals or habits that remind you to speak with intention. For example, you might begin each day by setting an intention for your speech. Before starting your daily tasks, take a moment to affirm your commitment to using words that align with your divine purpose. This could be as simple as a morning affirmation or a quick prayer, asking for guidance in your speech throughout the day. Don't forget the power of silence. Sometimes the most impactful speech is what you choose not to say. If you find yourself in a situation where negative or unhelpful words are on the tip of your tongue, pause and reflect. Use this moment of silence to realign your thoughts and choose words that reflect faith and positivity. This practice not only prevents harm, but also allows you to respond from a place of clarity and purpose. Remember, your words are not just a means of communication, but a powerful tool for co-creating your life's journey. Speak from a place of faith and watch as the universe responds in ways that affirm your highest intentions. The divine is listening, and when you speak with purpose and clarity, you make a powerful statement that God answers. Thank you for taking this journey with me. If you found value in today's message, please give it a like, share it with others who might benefit, and don't forget to subscribe for more. As you continue your amazing journey, watch one of the videos on your screen that resonates with you the most. See you there.